All right, good afternoon. This is Attorney Vince Davis, and this is Office Hours. Every day at 12:30 p.m., one of you will be selected to call in and ask a question of me. I'll answer it and give you a little background on the answer. And today we have calling in Miss Erin Carranza. Miss Carranza, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing fine. Just wanted to let everyone know that Erin um, has a business where she helps people, and she and I recently worked on a case together. Although I represented the father and she helped the mother and her attorney up in what county was that? Calaveras County.
Calaveras County.
And with Erin's help, we got some very good results on that issue. If you want to get in touch with Erin, what's your telephone number?
909-579-7630.
All right. So, on our world premiere of this show, Office Hours, Erin, what is your question?
My question, and I get this a lot from parents, is how do you pick the right attorney, the right private attorney for a CPS case? Because as we know, CPS is different than family court. So, what's something good for them to look for?
Okay, that's a very good question. I can answer it in three ways. You have to find out and verify the attorney's experience. Number two, experience. Number three, experience. And the reason why I say that is because CPS cases are very unique. Even the most experienced litigator doesn't want to come into a CPS court without having that CPS experience, because the way CPS courts are run, it's different from all other cases. It's different from criminal cases, civil litigation cases, personal injury cases, different from family law cases. So you want to make sure that the attorney has experience in doing these types of things. The next thing that's extremely important, and a lot of people find this out the hard way, is you want to know what the attorney's experience is in doing contested or trial matters in CPS court. Completely different from a criminal case, completely different from other civil cases. There's special rules of procedures, there's special evidentiary rules. And if you're not familiar with that or experienced with that, that attorney's going to have a problem. Also, you want to know the attorney's actual trial experience in doing cases just in general. You know, you could be a 30-year attorney, all right, and never have done a trial. You're probably headed for disaster in a CPS case where there is a trial. So you got to find out. I, Recently, someone told me that they had 20 years experience as a lawyer. And I knew that wasn't true because they were trying to lead me to believe they had 20 years of experience as a CPS lawyer. But they had been a lawyer 20 years.
Mhm.
But they didn't have 20 years of experience as a CPS lawyer. And as a matter of fact, I later found out by accident that the person only had 4 or 5 years experience as a CPS lawyer, but did not have extensive trial experience in the CPS courtroom. And apparently, they did a trial and it ended up in a disaster for the client. The next thing you want to know is what type of experience does that lawyer have in maybe publications about CPS cases? Did they
Mhm.
write any books or articles about CPS cases? Have they ever spoken as an authority on CPS cases? That
Mhm.
will tell you whether that attorney really does have experience in CPS cases. If an attorney just tells you, yeah, I have experience, well, that's not telling you what you need to know.
Mhm.
What kind of experience do you have? Is it in criminal law or is it in CPS law?
Mhm.
So those are the things that you need to know. Experience, experience, experience. And When you ask the attorney how many cases have they done, CPS cases have they done, make them put that in writing, email it to you,
Mhm,
text it to you. How
mhm,
many CPS case trials have you done? Make them email that to you, or text it to you, because the first thing that's going to happen is, well, I told you I had 18 years or 20 years of experience. I didn't say
mhm.
it was all in CPS cases.
Right.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Or
Mhm,
I've done CPS cases, but I didn't tell you that I've only done 5 trials. And, and sometimes you have these complicated CPS fact patterns, um, and parties and procedures, and you need to know that the attorney is, experienced in that. I can tell you right now that sometimes attorneys call me. I mean, these are people that have been practicing CPS cases for decades,
mhm,
literally decades, and they call me and they ask me a question sometimes about strategy and procedure. Not because I'm that smart, I'm just that experienced. I've been a lawyer, I think this is my 38th year, and I've been doing CPS cases approximately 35 of those years. So I've done a lot of cases. Had a lot of experience, and and I represent people in cases all over California. I've
mhm.
had cases outside the state of California and other states. So I just have a lot of experience. So
Right,
you
and like
want
you said, the family law and, CPS law are completely different monsters, and I always tell my clients, "You need to get a specialized attorney because a family law attorney is not going to, um, be able to handle what comes into court," and I think this is really good advice because people don't know what they're getting into.
okay. So I hope that answers your question, Aaron. And this has been my office hour for today at 12:30. We're also going to do an office hour. I think we're going to do it at 4:30 or at 5:30 every day. And this is going to be every day. Sometimes I'll be sitting here in my office or in the studio. Sometimes I might be in my car. I might be out walking around. I might be at court. I'm going to do, the CPS office hours for everyone at 12:30, and I believe it's 4:30, and that's Pacific Standard Time. So try to watch live. If you aren't able to, these videos are going to live forever on YouTube, Facebook, on TikTok, and Instagram Live. So go ahead and check those out. Now, here's the important thing. This was the first time I'm doing this. If you want to be a guest to come on like Aaron came on and ask me any question you want, contact us at Grace, Grace, at vincentwdavis.com. That's the producer. Or call 888-888-6582, and ask for Grace. She'll arrange for you to be on the show, either the early show or the late show. And we're going to be doing this every day. I'm going to try to do this 7 days a week, since it's only, a 5 to 15 minute show. So that's how you um, get on. And if you need to talk to me, call 888-888-6582. They'll take a message or make an appointment for you. And if you want to call Miss Erin Carranza, what's your number again, Erin?
909-579-7630.
Alrighty. We'll see everybody again at 4:30 p.m. Get your question in and try to get on the show and ask your question. Alrighty. Bye-bye. Thanks, Erin.
Bye. Thank you.